I fix it. You fix it. We fixed the live stream.
Fix
And
it.
we're live.
People are probably wondering, like, what in God's what's going on?
You guys don't even want to know what goes on behind the scenes. There is just too much craziness. Too much craziness.
What's going on?
Let me just mute my YouTube. We got 11 people in here. Are we live? You guys let us know. Are we live?
We are live, everybody. How are we doing today? As you can see, Next Level's hat says Next Level, just in case he misplaces it. Either that or his name. So what are we going to do? Fix it.
Fix it. Okay, but everyone put a 1 in the chat. If anybody watches the YouTuber Jay's 2 cents, talks about computers, building computers, stuff like that.
You can't give them all the goods, man. You can't give them all the goods.
But I mean, it's really catchy. They got to know what we're talking about. Somebody's got to know what we're saying.
Or stay tuned to the next whatever we end up doing.
Okay, fine. Never mind. I'm just going to pull up my webcam software in case I decide to go out of focus again.
And move your beard out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, as you walk in, we will need you guys to fill out the consent form just in case Next Level's hiding a
batarang again
in his beard. As of yesterday, no puppies or men were hurt. Females, I have no say. I hope everybody's okay though.
If you guys didn't tune into the show yesterday, I pulled a batarang out of my beard. You know, it's one of the crazy things that you get to see. Donald was there. Yeah, I see you, Donald. What's up, Tim? What's up, Sandman, J Mac? How's it going, guys? Bittersweet. We're just, it's a feel good Friday. We're hanging out. We're having fun. If you guys saw the show yesterday, we were having a blast. We were. We did kind of like a little skit where Rojas played his usual self. I mean, so the question of today, and we'll start it off. We're just going to have a really light live stream, guys. We got about 30 people in here. Make sure when you come in, you smash that thumbs up button. Before I do the question of the day or the question of the stream or whatever you want to call it, just a reminder, all of the donations and the memberships will be shouted out after the fact once the show is coming to an end. And they will all go up on the hat when the donations come through. The only way to knock somebody off the hat is to donate. So the next person who donates will knock Next Level off my head, and your name will go up there, but we won't verbally shout out the donations until the end of the show.
I guess I might as well pull mine out too.
I guess so. Let me just open. Where the hell is it? Documents.
Fix it.
So shout out to the one, Yo-Yo, Billy Lawrence Wiggins, Giorgio, Christian Paperplate, Mark, and Ken for donating on my last Friday show. Big shout out to you guys. We are recording the people who are shouting out, the people who are giving donations, and we're going to start shouting them out at the beginning of the stream, and the end of the stream is the new ones. So just everyone who needs a shout out, thank you for the support and everything that you guys do, so that we can do what we do.
That's right.
I hope everyone's been enjoying the podcast. It's literally everywhere. Yesterday, I got an email saying that it was accepted on iHeart Radio. So that's a big one. That's pretty cool. If you aren't following the podcast, just search Beyond the Streams anywhere. Literally. Hold down the voice button on your Fire TV, your Fire Stick, whatever you got, say Beyond the Streams podcast, and we'll come right up. Let's see.
Childress, hey, streaming brothers, good to see you, dude. Cross, don't forget to smack the thumbs up. What's up, Streaming Wizard? What's up, Terror? What's up, Charnette? How you doing?
Yeah, so podcast is great. Yeah, okay. There's so much stuff that we're going to be doing with the podcast coming up. We are recording episodes after episode after episode, and it's just oh man, there's interviews coming up. There's debates, discussions, news. There's even some just episodes of Rojas and I just having a conversation, just kicking back. So you guys seem to like that. Terror's keeping track. He says there's 43 people in here, 23 thumbs up, and one person doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you're going to hit the
matter what you do with your thumb. All right, guys. So question of the day. What does it mean to be tech savvy? What does it mean? What does it mean to you? Huh, Rojas? What does it mean to be tech savvy?
You know, I'm going to start singing the song. I'm too tech savvy for you. I'm too sexy for you. Oh man. For me, what does tech savvy mean? Tech savvy doesn't mean that, well, for me, tech savvy doesn't mean that I'm a genius or a smart pants, smarty, smart ass, or whatever you want to call it. When it comes to tech stuff, for me, a tech savvy person is somebody who has an interest of technology of any sorts, and that you continue to learn, like not necessarily, hey, I'm really good at building a computer, I'm really good at putting an Android, I don't know, like putting an Android box together, you know what I mean? Like a tech savvy person is a person who is continuously learning how to be smart within different types of technologies. It doesn't have to be one specific genre, or it could be a specific genre or a specific category. But for me, a tech savvy person is a person who's constantly learning over and over and over, because tech is constantly evolving. So you have to continue to learn.
You know, you said something really important at the end there. It says tech is constantly evolving, which means, I guess, the bottom line is, if you want to be tech savvy, then you got to be constantly evolving too, right?
Yep.
You can't just stay stagnant. You can't just be like, I'm tech savvy, so I don't need to do my research. I don't need to do any research. I don't need to read anything. I know everything. I am smarter than anybody in here. It's not anything like that. If you have the attitude where you think that if you think that you know more than anybody else in the room, then you are not tech savvy. To be tech savvy to me is to stay open-minded, to be open to feedback, to be open to debates and discussions, because what was facts yesterday may not be facts today. You just have to be completely open and accepting of new information, new articles, new discoveries, new technological advancements. If you're not, then I mean, you're not savvy. You're just, I don't know. What's up, Juggernaut?
Or here's a good one. A tech savvy person has to have like an open mind of everything.
Yeah.
You can't really get stuck on stuff, and then you have to accept the fact that you're going to be wrong every single time. It doesn't matter if like my hat just says right now, I don't know if you can see it, Jack of all trades, ... I don't know how many dots I put in there, probably too many dots. Master of none. The thing is, once you become a master of something, it changes. So Bruce Lee has I love Bruce Lee with his quotes, man. You have to be like moving water. You have to be like moving water, because when water stands still, then you start getting algae and rots and disease and sickness and just, in other words, crap. You just get a lot of crap. So don't have crap on your face. Because see, crap. Yeah, so you want to continue learning. You don't want to be like still water. You want to continue doing stuff and learning, and because again, as soon as you learn something, it changes. It changes right away. Know what I mean?
Nah, I mean,
Go with the flow. Matt Sullivan, go with the flow.
go with the flow. So, I mean, if anybody has heard the first podcast that we recorded or the first video from Beyond the Streams, Rojas and I talk about, you know, our discovery or our exploration through our technological journey. And you know, I guess a good example was when Rojas in that, if you want to talk about the first computer you ever got, I think that's a really good example.
So, oh, like what happened to it?
Yeah, tell us the whole story about the first computer you ever got, because I really like that story.
And what happened to my butt afterwards too?
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
When I got my ass beat. So way back when I was a wee young little lad, when I was a little kid, probably I would say in the early 90s, I had a birthday that everybody forgot about. And I remember my grandma, I don't want to give the whole story. And it's actually on our first podcast too when I talk about it. So if you want to hear the whole story, make sure you check out Beyond the Streams podcast episode 1. What happens was my grandma got very upset at the whole family for forgetting my birthday. And I went to their house and they kind of did a little surprise thing. Nobody bought me anything. So the reason why they forgot about my birthday is because my birthday lands on Mother's Day every single year in the Latin community, May 10th. And if it happens to land on Mother's Day in the United States on May 10th, which is on that Sunday, it's I think it's like every 4 years or 5 years, something like that. I'm pretty much dicked out, which is fine, whatever. You know, happy Mama's Day to all the mamas. I'm totally cool with it. So my grandma wasn't cool with it, and she got super mad. And I mean super, super mad. Everybody got together, did a surprise party, and pretty much gave me money. And I mean a lot. For a little kid, for a 12-year-old kid,
Yeah.
I had enough money. For my dad bought me a 1979 Datsun 1200. If you don't know what a Datsun 1200 is, look it up. And
Wait,
for
how old were you?
12,
And he bought you this car?
he bought me this car. And I was stoked. He's just like, I'm gonna teach you how to drive it. It's gonna be stick, blah blah blah. The car looked ugly when we first bought it, but when we cleaned it up, it was cherry. And I mean, whew, that car was awesome. And of course, he sold it for more money and kept most of it. So whatever. What can a 12-year-old do at that point, right?
Right. Yeah.
So at the same time, I had enough money to buy a computer. So I got a compact Presario from way back in the day. And the first thing I did, they went to the store, the swap meet. They went somewhere, and I wanted to stay home. If I wanted to stay home, I had to pretty much do chores. So I ran around the house as fast as possible and did the chores so I could play with the computer. They came home and found the entire computer in pieces on the floor. I was known for being a destructo kid. And I mean, I used to destroy things. I tore apart this computer piece by piece, screw by screw. I went down to the circuit boards and took it all apart. And I got in some big trouble. You can imagine what happened. Yeah, I was running away like what Next Level's hat was.
Why did you tear it apart?
I wanted to see how it worked. I couldn't believe so my parents, what they did when I was little was they built circuit boards, and anything that's like an electronic has a circuit board. It doesn't matter if it takes a battery has circuit boards, cell phones have circuit boards, computers, your TV, like anything with tech has a circuit board. That's what they do. It talks and does its thing, you know. And I had no idea how this stuff worked. So they would bring these circuit boards and I would make keychains out of them. So and then me being the business person back in the day, an entrepreneur, I would sell these keychains at school for $0.25. I got suspended for selling keychains, but whatever.
Suspended for what? People sell a lot worse things at these schools nowadays. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, I was also you remember those little guns that you put the little round things in there and they shot blanks?
Yeah.
I was selling those too.
Oh.
So I had a backpack full of stuff. I had chips, I had sodas, I had all kinds of stuff. I would always like grab extra stuff from the house and go to school and sell it. So I finally got caught and got in trouble. But
so the keychains was a front. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So I actually they told me you either put this gun together or put this gun. I'm reading the comments. Snap gun, Thug Rojas. They said you better put this computer together or you're screwed. I was already screwed. I already got my ass beat. But so I was like, okay. I took an extra long time. It took me hours and hours and hours to put it together, only because I wanted to see every single little detail of every piece on this thing and how it worked. So when I finally put it together, I turned it on and it turned on just fine. You know, I was like, wow, this is cool. And I started to program stuff in there, like, how does this work? How do I pop in this floppy drive thingy? And the one thing I couldn't save, because I was very, very curious about how that worked too, was a floppy disk that I opened up.
Yeah, you can't save that. Once you open that,
it's done. Yeah. So
I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
I know. I saw you're frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Next level is frozen. Hold on a second. I saw somebody said their birthday was the day after mine. That's awesome. Yeah, 2G. I don't even think he's running 2G. It's probably like -G. But some may not even know what a floppy disk is. If you don't know what a floppy disk is, I don't even want to go into that. Just Google floppy disk. So I literally plugged everything back in. I put it all in there. Computer fired up just fine. There we go. And I'm all blown up. Rojas, hey, if you guys don't mind, if you guys could support to the cause, Next Level needs a new damn computer. So that way, hopefully, he's not crashing no more. But yeah, so I turned this computer on. Here I am as a 12-year-old. I'm programming things on the computer, and I was just very fascinated how a floppy disk has this information to program a circuit board. So that's why I tore this sucker down to its root so I could see exactly how it works. So once I got it to work, then of course my mom got excited. She's like, oh my gosh, this is actually pretty cool. Do you want to take a class? You want to take a computer class? I'm like, hell yeah, I want to take a computer class. So they put me in keyboarding class. I'm like, what the hell is this crap? Like, I don't want a keyboard class. I want to go inside of a class that actually teaches anything. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know why Next Level froze, probably it's because he was hungry and the computer told him to take a break. So what did he do? He ran over to the kitchen, probably grabbed one of his slices of pizza. This is what I do every day. Every day. That's what he gets for messing around with drivers.
Next Level pro tip. If you have to do something very important, make sure you eat something first. You got to stay focused.
You don't even know. Half the time when we're working, I always tell him, before we start, do you get something to eat? Because as soon as we start going, I don't stop. I don't stop. You know that Next Level. I do not stop.
Oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get a snack. I'm gonna get a drink.
The only time I stop is when I'm like, I gotta go pee. Go get something to eat real quick. But at least he's tech savvy.
Oh my god. Okay, so I thought the thumbnail for this live stream was hilarious. I don't really like the term tech savvy. I just rather, you know what? I'd rather be called a nerd.
Nerd alert.
I'd rather be called a nerd. I usually call myself a wannabe nerd because I want to know more. I want to learn more. I want to be around people that are more knowledgeable than I am. I want to have these discussions. I want to learn more. For real. 100%. What is it?
I'm torn between. I know you and me talked about being nerds and being geeks, and I was reading definitions about that stuff. I'm just like, well, I don't know if I want to call myself that. I guess a lot of people like to say, oh yeah, you're a nerd because you do this, or you're a geek because you do this. But
you can't put yourself in a box.
But the thing is, like, I would call myself studious. I would call myself a learner. And if you know what, if people got to say, well, that makes you a geek, or that makes you a nerd, or if that makes you whatever, if that makes me smarter than you because you're a dumbass, guess what? I used to get in fights when I was little. I do get called dork a lot.
Yeah,
a hell of a lot, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with the word dork. I think it's funny. It's almost like clown. Like, what's up, clown? What's up, dork?
You know, these terms, they're to me, they're just conversation starters. If I call myself a nerd or a dork or a geek or whatever, or even a hipster, because my girlfriend was joking with me the other day and she called me a hipster, and I went back and I was searching into it. I was like, okay, what is a hipster? What defines a hipster? And then every YouTube video I watch, they all start the same way. They're all like, this is just for fun. These are 10 ways that you're a hipster. So I started watching it. I'm like, some of them were okay, some of them were whatever. And I was like, well, maybe I'm a nerdy hipster. I have the long hair, I have the beard, whatever. It's just ways, they're just conversation starters. People like to have some level of association, and they need semi-titles to connect to each other instead of just having a conversation, or maybe even just to start a conversation. So Point Dexter. Yeah, that's Rojas.
Poindexter.
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert. Yeah, I don't know. It's I used to get in so many fights when I was little. In second grade, I was always, and I'm not even exaggerating this, you could ask anybody in my family, where was Rojas when he was in second grade? And everybody will tell you, my entire family, daily, no exaggeration, daily in the principal's office. Actually, no, wait, I lied. Third grade, not second grade, third grade. Daily principal's office. I hated math. I hated science. I hated history. I hated all that stuff. But I was very curious about a lot of things. How does certain things work? I would always challenge everybody on everything. And anytime anybody said, oh, it's because you're a nerd, I didn't wait. I didn't say meet me underneath the bleachers after school. I didn't do that. I just went,
this is America.
I would get up. I would walk over to them and just deck them. I'd be like, you know what? I'm either going to get in trouble now and then go to the principal's office, or I'm going to get in trouble after school where your punk ass is probably going to run to your parents, and then I'm going to still get in trouble by the principal. So you know what? Might as well just do it now.
Yeah, you don't have time to run.
No, I was. It's funny how you guys say Rambo Rojas, because that was one of the nicknames that they used to call me when I was a kid. I used to be and the funny thing is because I got picked on a lot, I was very short.
Was?
Oh, I'm not as short as I was before. I'm 5'8". How tall are you?
Yeah, about 5'8", yeah.
How you doing? So I'm short and you're short, midget. No, I used to be, like, put it this way, when I got out of high school as a 19-year-old, I had my 19th birthday like 3 weeks before graduation. 4 weeks before graduation. I don't remember. Graduation was early June, but I remember I turned 19 and I still had a few more weeks left. I'm like, damn it. Everyone's all like, they made an announcement, and the oldest guy in school, a big happy birthday goes to, and I was like, oh, hell. I knew
They literally said that? The oldest guy in school?
Yeah.
That's mean.
Well, the thing is, I was very popular and I knew everybody. Like, trust me, I knew the principal. I knew everybody. I knew the superintendents. They all knew me because of a troublemaker I was. In high school, I was pretty good. I just didn't listen to the tuck your shirt rule. So, but savvy Oompa Loompas. Thanks, Jugs.
Thanks, Jugs.
But I will tell you this. As a 19-year-old, I was 5'1". I was short as hell. And they were telling me he's probably not going to get any taller. I went to the Marines, and they normally give you some shots of stuff, and they make sure you have all your vitamins and all that crap in shot forms.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what they gave me, but in 3 months, I went from 5'1" to 5'4".
Wow.
I had a crazy growth spurts, and I mean crazy.
As long as they didn't take some inches from somewhere else and put it somewhere else. I'm just
that got bigger too. I was already packing. We're gonna need everybody to sign consent forms.
Right.
This is going left already.
If you're with COPPA, you can just leave. The reason why Jug is calling us Oompa Loompas is because he's like, I don't know, 6'5", 350 pounds. Yeah, so we're tech savvy Oompa Loompas to him. He's just like, oh, you guys are so cute down there.
Wait, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Likely steroids. Maybe, I don't know what they gave me, but I was probably about 90 pounds when I got out of high school, and then those 3 months in boot camp, because I went straight out of high school. I was about 150, almost 150. I got, like, everybody in the family was like, holy crap, you're taller and buff. What happened? I'm like, I don't know what happened, but whatever.
I exaggerated a little bit, Jug. I'm sorry, just a little bit. And I think you were a little bit bigger than 315. I think you're on some kind of keto diet right now too. I think. I seen a comment up here. Where is it?
Maybe he lost some weight.
I think he lost some weight. Okay. Has anyone watched the Big Bang Theory show? I'll tell you guys, for years, I wanted to watch this show so bad that I didn't. Until the whole show was completed. All 12 seasons or whatever it is. And then I binge watched every single episode back to back, all 12 seasons, one shot. And I loved it. I absolutely love that show. I think they did a lot of the comedy very well. They exaggerated all the right things. The writing definitely was fantastic in the first few seasons. It carried out throughout, the rest of it. They were trying to complete a story at the end, but definitely the first, half of the seasons were my favorite.
I never got into that show for whatever reason. I thought the humor was too dumb. I know it was supposed to be like I don't know. It was too dumb for me. I just, okay, put it this way. South Park is a dumb show.
I hate South Park. I can't watch South Park.
I love South Park. I'm
sorry. We can't be friends anymore. I'm going to have to remove you from the stream.
Holy crap. I would sit there and just listen to some of the jokes that they would say and some of the stuff that they would do. And I'm like, if they haven't offended everybody in every single race, religion, history, whatever it is, I'm like, they pretty much slammed everybody. But some of the subliminal jokes that they would throw out there that went over people's heads, I would constantly use that at school to talk smack to people. Anytime I get picked on, dude, I cut deep too, man. I was like, all right, you want to talk about jokes? I got some jokes. Let's do this.
Well, that's why you're always making fun of Canadians, huh? We don't talk like that. Sometimes I say that. I'm not gonna
you say that a lot,
Maybe.
You say that a lot, I will say this about the Canadians, though. You know where I'm going. We did have some stuff that we were working beyond the streams. And the people who did not show up were,
Hey. You stop that right there. You stop that right now.
they were the Canadians.
Leave
A
it alone.
couple of them.
Stop it.
Everybody else showed up that I contacted, and this is America.
Stop that.
You guys try to separate yourselves from everybody. That's why you call yourselves We the North. You guys are North USA.
Yeah, but then you guys have to one up us and purchase what was it? Antarctica for I think it was like $9 billion or $9 million. Was it Antarctica?
The US tries to one up everybody at all times in every way possible. I don't know why, but whatever. I
guess since we're talking about TV shows, what is your favorite tech-related show? What is your favorite sci-fi show? Do you have a feel-good tech or sci-fi show that you go back to and you could rewatch over and over and over again? What about you, Rojas? Sci-fi, tech, whatever. Do you have anything?
A show. Okay.
Like you're not a Star Wars or a Star Trek fan.
I'm not a Star Trek fan. I can't stand Star Trek.
Oh man, I love Star Trek.
I cannot stand. It's either Star Wars or Star Trek. Star Wars all the way.
No, man. Star Trek is so much better.
Hell no. I cannot watch this anymore because I am smarter than how this guy talks. Hell no.
Okay, that's the first one. Did you ever get into the Next Generation or Voyager?
That's all. No, I tried watching some of the new ones and like the movies and stuff, and I'm like,
well, the movies are like continuations of stories. You got to watch the TV show. You can't just watch the movies.
But that's the thing. I can't stand the TV show. I'm like, dude, somebody please slap this guy upside the head and make him like I don't know what you want to call it, like stuttering or.
Okay, I'm not a fan of the first one. I like the Next Generation and Voyager a lot better.
Horrible.
No.
Horrible.
No.
Horrible.
Isn't Princess Leia Anakin's sister or something? I don't know.
Yeah. It's just like, what? No. Opposites attract. Now understand the relationship between Rojas and Next Level. It's like what Mike C said, DC or Marvel. I am a huge Superman fan. He is my favorite superhero of all time of any of them. Superman.
You can't just create a God mode superhero.
No, he is God mode.
You can't do that. Just get rid of him.
He is God, but here's the thing. Because he is so God mode, every time they try to do some sort of Batman versus Superman, they have to make Batman one up him because he is God mode. And it's like, okay, let me throw some gizmos and gadgets at you. Sparkles.
Sparkles.
No. But here's the thing. When you compare DC to Marvel, Marvel slams DC hands down in just about everything. The only thing I will give DC is, oh man, I hate to say this, DC TV shows start very well.
Yes, 100%. I'll agree with you there.
And then it's like, what the hell is going on?
The only DC show that is still on air that is like decent storyline is The Flash, in my opinion.
But that my problem with The Flash, it's always like The Flash versus somebody faster. Next season, The Flash versus somebody faster even. And then season 3, the next villain faster than the last. It's like, I'm like, he's got so many other bad guys that he could face. Yeah. Why do we have to keep going from Flash, Flasher, Flashiest, Flashest, Flasherest? It's like, come on. Yeah. And I did say Flasherest is the newest word.
Stop it.
No, man. No. But see, here's the thing. When you look at, like, okay, I'll give you a show that a lot of people it's like a 50-50. Either you hate it or you love it. The people who hate it do not understand the show. and it's within comments. Sounds like Rojas knows how to watch some good movies and TV shows, as he likes just about the same ones that I do. So Gotham was great at first. Don't get me started with Gotham. Hold on. Legion. If anybody has seen the TV show Legion, you either love it or you hate it. And I'll tell you this, Legion is one of those TV shows that you actually have to sit there and pay attention to, because all the stuff that they talk about, every single show feeds it to you. Superman is just a man baby that flies in underwear. Legion is like the way they do everything, they don't spoon feed you what the story is. They don't even reveal what it's really about until like the third to last episode. You just see some weird things happening in the first episode. The second episode, it ties in a few things. It just keeps going and going and going. And you get so deep into it. You're just like at the end, once it's all done, it's not even what you think it is. It's just like, I don't know. For me, Marvel Comics. So again, Superman, my number one superhero. My number two is Wolverine. I'll start getting into like X-Men and Avengers. I'll start getting like number one is Superman, DC. After that,
my number one,
I can name like 49 people from Marvel.
My number one is Deadpool. Okay.
He's in my top.
Number two is Maestro.
Okay.
Maestro's pretty dope.
He's all right.
And then, you know what? After that, I just need superhero fixes. I will watch anything that's superhero related. But right now, I'm watching Stargirl. Like, it's in their first season. They're on like episode 9. Just because it's like related to superheroes, I'm going to watch it. And I'll get through the first season. I'll give them a chance. And then I'll decide, do I want to watch the rest of it or not?
I get invested too easy.
Yeah.
Once I start, I'm like, damn it. Unless it's complete horrible. Deadpool, he's in my top 50, but
Deadpool you got God mode too, because he can't die.
Well, there's ways of him dying, but
because what is it? Thanos made a deal with Lady Death. Because he's in love with Lady Death. Because Thanos made that deal with Lady Death, he's not allowed to die.
Right. Deadpool's a comedian. Deadpool is for me, Deadpool is okay. The movies, I would say this. For the movies, I'm about to go ham on it. I am not a fan of the movies.
You just don't like him because he's Canadian.
No. The actor? I don't like the actor. I can't stand the actor. Ryan Reynolds. He's butchered so many movies. I'm just like, dude, you're not.
Okay, let Green Lantern go. Let it go. Like, that just deserves to be forgotten.
Green Lantern could have been great. Holy crap. But the thing is that Ryan Reynolds tries to be funny. He tries to be funny.
But his humor aligned exactly with Deadpool's.
No.
Yes, it did.
If you read the comic books and you like literally read some of the comic books on how Deadpool is, Ryan Reynolds, the way he acts like it's very like, it's very wannabe Wolverine. It's very wannabe Morph. It's very wannabe Lobo. It's very there's like I could name probably a dozen people of wannabes.
I had a stack of scratch and sniff Lobo stickers, and I used to stick them all over my house.
I don't know. Deadpool is it's a good movie, but it could have been so much better.
I don't know, man. I really enjoyed it.
And I get the comedy that he says, like, oh, yeah, if we had more money, more budget, maybe we could afford more X-Men. And it's just like, I just cringe. I'm just like, dude, please. I know you're begging to be in Marvel so bad. I like Thor, but not because he is the best superhero.
Oh, yeah. What about Aquaman then, huh?
Aquaman.
Let's see. Are you a Jason Momoa fan too, with his long hair and his bird?
Yeah, I hope, I'm actually very, very excited that, no, I'm very excited of Marvel actually taking ownership of Deadpool. And I know it's Disney's Marvel, but people got to remember, even though it is Disney, Disney will do rated R stuff. They've done horror movies. Disney's done some crazy stuff. But I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with Deadpool now. I really hope they do not add him to Avengers. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay, let me ask you this now. Let me ask you this. What if, okay, this is probably gonna make you mad. What if they replaced the cameos with Deadpool? You know who I'm talking about, right? Stan Lee. You know how Stan Lee is like appearing in every, and he has that like 2-second role where he just like trolls each movie. How mad would that make you if Deadpool did that now?
If he did it for like, I don't know, 1 or 2 or 3, maybe even, I'll stretch it to 3, I would probably laugh about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to do it in a way that honors Stan Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Stan Lee's favorite superhero?
I don't know the answer to that one.
Okay, anybody in the chat, who is Stan Lee's favorite superhero? I got knowledge of all kinds of crap. I have no idea why, but I got it. And you guys could research this if you want. Elias got it. Got it.
That actually, now that he said it, yeah.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Stan Lee's favorite superhero. He will, like, I've been very lucky to shake Stan Lee's hand. I've been very lucky to take pictures with him. I've met the guy several times. That guy is amazing. He always talks about Spider-Man. He's acknowledged it about Spider-Man so many times. If Deadpool did a cameo of Stan Lee where he was pretending to be Stan Lee, it would have to be every time he is interrupting or something with Spider-Man. If he did, like, let's just say he was doing a cameo about Stan Lee and was wearing a Spider-Man shirt, I'm sold. I'll be cracking up. I'll be like, yes, great job. If Spider-Man's trying to fight somebody and he's inside of a bus, I know there is a movie that had that. If he was inside of a bus and Deadpool as Stan Lee is driving the bus, okay, cool. Spider-Man was in the bus. I can see that, you know. So I don't know. And I saw what Juggernaut says. He does revolve around comedic humor, yes. But there's a grip ton of people that like Wolverine.
There's a huge storyline behind him, and he's connected to so many other people.
There is, which is fine. But in the comic books, he's a very unique person. He makes fun of a lot of people. He resembles a lot of things. He's a bunch of different people thrown up together into one. But in the comics, he is very unique. I don't know. I could even talk smack about Wolverine. I do not like,
because he's Canadian too, right? This is why you're talking smack about them, or
what's his name? The actor?
No,
he's Australian.
No, Wolverine is Canadian.
I'm not talking about Wolverine being the Canadian. I'm talking about the actor.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
I cannot. What's it? Jack. What's the actor's name?
I don't remember his name now. I'm drawing a blank. Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
There you go.
He is probably the worst. Here we go. Wolverine is not 6 foot something. Wolverine is a hunchback 5'4" little dude. And he's always very like he's super stocky, he's super buff. He walks around with a hunch. Not that he's got a hunchback, but he walks around with a hunch. And they had I don't know. They could have done so much better with Wolverine. He did a good job as a Wolverine, but I hope when they do when they do the next Marvel or whatever it is, and I really hope they do bring Spider-Man and Wolverine are a pair of people. So now that they have Spider-Man there, they have to get Wolverine in there.
I want more Doctor Strange.
You know what? I was never a fan of Doctor Strange, even comics, until these movies came out.
Really?
Then oh hell yeah, I gain more respect for who Doctor Strange the character is. Same with Ant-Man.
Yeah, because you're like, Ant-Man, what the hell is this crap?
I did see the comics, and I'm just like, okay, let me hear, and there were good stories. I just couldn't get into that Ant-Man thing. But the movies just put him in this whole new thing. But yeah, he was a member of Alpha Flight in Canada. Wolverine's got some amazing stories. They need to do Old Man Wolverine.
Yeah.
And if they could do an Old Man Wolverine, if they could do an Old Man Captain America, there's like all these battles that they had and all these like the old men versions of them, dude.
Oh, you know who I want to see? I want to see Sinister.
They needed
I want to see Sinister.
They need to fix Apocalypse before.
Yes, 100%. They need to fix Apocalypse because they did not do that. Dude, no justice.
And that was Fox Studios that fucked it up.
They foxed it up.
Yeah, foxed it up.
Some more Sabretooth and Wolverine. That would be awesome.
But they need to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Them as brothers, them going fights together, them doing they need to do like a 3-part series of them two being beast mode.
Yeah.
And I mean complete beast mode. And then at the third one, let them break up. Let the breakup begin. And then they have this huge battle like throughout the whole movie. And then they both go on their own separate ways. Man, they could do so much. If you guys saw my comic book collection, some of you guys will probably cry.
Like how they did Captain America, and they told his whole storyline. They need to do that to Magneto, right? They need to do that. They kind of did it with Professor X, but they didn't really do it justice.
Kinda anything that Fox really did.
It's like, yeah.
If we want to like okay, what Disney did with Avengers, they need to do that with X-Men. And you know what would have been really cool? Let's see if you know this. There's 2 groups so far in the MCU. 2 groups. Everybody else had their own little thing going. But one of them, of course, was the Avengers. Who was the second group?
X-Men.
No, in the MCU.
Oh. Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
They're good. I like Guardians.
I was never a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy until that movie came out. I became a fan of a lot of things that I was not a fan of before. I was just like, they're good, whatever, next. But the way they did Guardians of the Galaxy, the storyline, I think they could have done a little bit deeper. Like they could have. I really liked how they didn't spend too much time developing each individual person, and they just went bam. You get a very basic storyline, and then here they are together. With X-Men, I hope they do something very similar. I hope they answer the one question that everybody's wondering. During Infinity War, where the hell was the X-Men? Where
Phoenix killed them all.
Where was the X-Men? And you know what would be really cool? Have you guys watched any stream of us? Not yet. It's in my thing.
I watched The Boys. The Boys is interesting. I recommend if you are into kind of like superheroes and stuff like that, check out The Boys. It's put on by Amazon. Season 1 has finished. Season 2 they're filming, and I think they already came out with trailers for it, and it should be releasing in the next few months, I think. So I recommend The Boys. I haven't watched the other two, but The Boys was good.
For sure. I hope they do X-Men. I hope they do one of those things where they introduce all the X-Men all over again. Or actually, even better. I hope they do this. I hope when they start the X-Men, they show Professor X's mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope what they do is everybody reappears, like the dust particles. Like literally the X-Men was one of the groups that got completely wiped out. And I saw somebody said, what about the Defenders? I hope they do the same thing with them too, where they're together and then they appeared and they're like, what happened type of thing. And they're watching the TV. They see the Avengers. They see them fighting. They see whatever. And then, I don't know, maybe something like Cyclops says, you know what? I think it's time.
You know what they could do a whole show about? About the love triangle between Scott, Logan, and Jean.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. You know what's another love triangle that could happen?
Yeah.
T'Challa, Black Panther.
Yeah.
With the girl that he's currently with.
Yeah.
And Storm from the X-Men. Because they were married in the comics. And that could bring the X-Men into, because Secret Wars, X-Men versus Avengers, they were in peace because of their wedding. They called the truths because they were getting married and then they were neutral for a while.
And you know what else I would like to start seeing is more of their kids. So Storm has a kid. Scott has a kid. Cyclops. Hulk has a son. Named Scar. If they like, that would be kind of cool where they start to do more origin stories and stuff like that. I would love to see an origin story of Nightcrawler.
Dude. Now you're starting with the whole Nightcrawler, Wolverine, and Morph. Those three in comics were.
What about why am I drawing the blue chick? Why am I drawing a blank on her name?
Oh, Mystique.
She would be good for an origin story too, because she's related to so many. Yeah.
Potmankin. I don't know. I can't even see her name. Potman says, "Hell no, hell no to what?"
Yeah, which one?
You don't want to see
which one?
With T'Challa. Nice picture. By the way.
Take that off. I didn't see that picture until I clicked on it. America.
Wow.
Oh man. See, Feel Good Friday, guys. We're just sitting back, having a conversation, having some fun with you guys. As you can tell, Rojas and I don't always agree, but we don't hold that personally against each other.
There's a question about, is Doom Patrol any good? I got stuck into that. They started pretty good, and they did have a weird little twist, and it started to slowly lose me, and then it came right back towards the end. Is Nightcrawler related to Mystique according to the X-Men comics? I believe that's her son.
I think it's her son.
I think that's her son.
Yeah.
What about the Titans show? Again, started off great, slowly went downhill, and then it came back up, and then it's DC. Yeah, second season, Doom Patrol again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, DC, you start so well. What happened?
So let's jump over, because we've been talking a lot about Marvel. What do you think about Dr. Manhattan?
Dr. Manhattan. I I don't think I'm too familiar with that one.
Oh, when you see his picture, you'll know who I'm talking about. Pull it up.
Oh, Watchmen.
Yeah.
See, Watchmen is another one. Watchmen is another one that they could have done so much better. I'll tell you this: if I fall asleep in a movie, you know that's bad.
Yes. I wasn't talking about the Watchmen. I was talking specifically about the comic book character of the Watchmen. Or not the Watchmen, I mean freaking Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
I think he's pretty interesting.
Yeah, there. Again, I was never too sold into DC.
I'll be back in a minute.
And we lost him again. See what happens, guys? More of Quicksilver. You know what? They started to do Quicksilver decently. They started to do Quicksilver decently when Fox had him, and they did the old school X-Men. But I think they did Quicksilver the way they brought him in there. It was in the, like, I don't know, time frames with the X-Men. Fox's X-Men was just horrible. So Quicksilver will be pretty cool to do. That will be interesting. Now, when it comes, somebody said about Supergirl and Batman or Batwoman. Sorry, Supergirl, Batwoman. Same thing. Started good. And then slowly, Batwoman lost me, kind of. Batwoman started pretty good, and then they just kind of lost me. Supergirl, I don't know why they took away her skirt. When they put her in that one-piece bodysuit or whatever that was, I'm just like, okay, what feminist activist out there complained about this? Because usually that's what happens. Somebody complained about something saying, oh, so why does Supergirl got to be a girl? Well, her name is Supergirl. And then we already talked about the Flash a little bit earlier. I don't know. What are you guys more interested about coming out? There is what is that movie? The Black Widow. The Black Widow. Did you know the movie The Black Widow is not really about the Black Widow? Her origin story is not even truly about her. Not sure if you guys like read too much into the comics or follow what they're saying, but the Black Widow movie is going to be very, very interesting. It says, nope, it's about her sister. Exactly. If you ever read Black Widow's origin comic books, this movie is going to be very similar to it. It's not about Black Widow. It's about that group and mainly about her sister. Mark is saying, so what? You're saying to be tech savvy, you have to be a Marvel and DC geek. Asking for a friend. Well, actually, Mark, if you want me to be a little tech savvy, you kind of have to go into YouTube. Actually, really cool thing, dude. I'm not even joking. YouTube spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on a pause button and a rewind button. So you could actually grab that thing right there and go all the way back to like maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the show where we start talking about it. No exaggeration, I promise. And Mark, please don't get offended. We're just having fun today. No, that's what it means to be too tech savvy. I love how Next Level's computer keeps crashing. This is what it means to be too tech savvy. He's so tech savvy that his computer has to go to sleep on him. But Mark, make sure you tell your friend the exact same way how I just told you. With all exaggerations and cherry on top, whipped cream and everything. All right. Next Level got that 2G. It's not 2G. 2G is too good. He's on dial-up. He must be hungry again. Oh man. Donald D. Nice just says, Rojas, your video just came out for the Superbox on your other channel. Oh, cool. Hey, if you guys don't know about Streambox Now, oh, here comes the advertisements, guys. Streambox Now, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I got all kinds of good stuff in there. I did a series on the stream on the Superbox. Make sure you guys go in there and leave me a comment. Say Next Level sent me, even though I sent you. And make sure you guys do follow us on the Beyond the Streams. Do I look funny with the hat? Be honest, guys. Do I look funny with the hat? Next Level says his camera isn't working now. See, this is the crap I deal with. All right. Do I look funny with the hat? Yes or no? Elias says yes. It's weird, right? It's weird. It looks a little too big. I can never get the hat sizes things right, and then I don't like to put them too tight. It gives me a headache. You're welcome. An awesome hat. Hats coming soon. Hats will be coming soon. I can tighten it up, but I left it big so that way I could just throw it on there. How about this? No hat. Is that better? Is that normal? How about this? Is that better? Makes you look tech savvy. Thanks, Jugs. I try to be tech savvy. Okay. What's the file link? I forgot. Starts with 518. Are you talking about Next Level's file linked? If you're talking about Next Level's file linked, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. I always check the description. That's the first place I check. Check the description, make sure everything is in there. And if it's not, that's okay. If you go to Next Level's channel and if you look at videos, I know one of his icons has it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what 518 is if you're not talking about Next Level's thing. Jug Plug, how you been, bro? The Jug Plug. Oh man. Okay. Man, this thing makes me look funny. Here we go. Maybe right here. I'll put it right there. Now everyone's gonna be all like, "What's that over there? What's that over there?" What movies are you guys excited about this year? What movies are you guys excited about for this year? I was hoping that we would have been able to see Black Widow, but of course, with this pandemic that we're in, we can't really do anything now. So I don't know. Kind of sucks. The pandemic's not going away. Black Widow and 007. Hey, you know what? With that 007, I haven't seen any of the new ones with the actor. Forget his name, but I haven't seen Skyfall or any of the ones that he's been in. I haven't seen any of the new ones. Mike C says he's ready for Mulan. Hey, you know what? Me too. I'm not gonna lie. Mulan actually looks pretty good. Mulan actually really does look pretty good. Yeah, what else are we looking for? Top Gun. I haven't seen too much about Top Gun yet. Wonder Woman 85. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. I like Wonder Woman, the character. Some of the comics, so the movies, oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble by saying this. I fell asleep watching Wonder Woman the first 2 times. I'm not kidding. I fell asleep with Wonder Woman. I finally was able to watch the 3rd one. Thank God for Red Bull. And I was like, to my conclusion, this is Captain America with a skirt. and long hair. That's what they did with the storyline with it. It felt very Captain America with the Wonder Woman movie. I don't know. With Wonder Woman 85, I'm very interested on, I don't know. I think this whole what are they called? Super Friends, League of Legends. The DC's version of Avengers, I forget what they're called. There's supposed to be a Flash movie. Boring. Oh man, I'm just, Ben Affleck's Batman is horrible. Justice League, thank you. Elias and Donald, thank you. You got to help me out. I'm too tech savvy for this. I cannot. The whole thing about Batman versus Superman, they did that wrong. They should have made Superman. They should have made a proper movie for Superman, a proper movie for Batman, and a proper movie for. I think what they should have done with the Flash is they should have put him and Cyborg together and done those two. Maybe like a Cyborg versus the Flash type of thing, and then they run into Justice League and they figure out that they're actually good guys, because in comics they did think that they were each both bad guys. And then Aquaman contradicted themselves so bad. It was a good movie, but there was so much contradiction. You almost have to watch Aquaman and forget about the Justice League movie. Or you have to watch Justice League and forget about the Aquaman movie, because there was so much contradiction. Like it's like, dude, do you guys not think about this? Why? Do you guys not have a creative team that thinks about this? DC does better with anime. I hear that, but I'm not interested in anime. I'm not a fan of, I don't know. I just can't do the cartoons. In the grocery store, and the bag of Doritos has Wonder Woman on it. Gotta go buy it. Is Aquaman blonde hair? I don't know what he is. He uses just for men. But yeah, Cross, we already answered that question earlier. So again, let me put my tech savvy hat on for Cross. YouTube spent about billions of dollars and billions to add a rewind and a pause button. So make sure you rewind and you watch. Sorry, Cross, I had to do that to you. I knew you were here, and then I don't know what happened. You disappeared. There you go. Now I messed up my. Now you done messed up, Aaron. Eternals. Oh my gosh. I hope. I have a bad taste already about Eternals. Eternals could be. Okay, so it's Disney. It's Disney doing this. So I'm like, okay, I want to see what they're going to do with Eternals, because Eternals, if it's Disney doing Marvel, I'm in, because they've done such an amazing job with Marvel so far. Now, when it comes to Eternals, they are choosing certain comic book male characters to be female. And I think they're choosing same thing, vice versa. I think, or maybe is it male or female? I don't know. Tara says I'm being a bitch today. No, we're being too tech savvy for you. We're too tech savvy for that shirt. Yeah, so I don't know. Eternals is very. When they said they had Angelina Jolie and Salma Hayek in it, I think Salma Hayek, actually that's what it is. Salma Hayek's character is supposed to be a man, but in the movie they're using obviously a female, which I'm kind of like, wait, that's not how the comic book was. So when they announced both of those two, I'm just like, I'm in. Both two are really good actors. They both have done some great work on their own paths, and now they're putting them together, which I know it's going to be very interesting because they're both good characters. So I'm very interested to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dial-Up has returned.
I don't know what's going on today, man. My webcam is not working. I finally got my microphone to work. I restarted several times. Like, I don't even know. I have no idea. I even cleared all of my browser.
And he's gone again. We ain't gonna put up with this. We're not gonna take it. Elias says that's not good when they change things up. It's not good, I agree, but I'm very interested to see what they're gonna do with this, because remember, so far, Marvel has been getting better and better and better with their movies. Are you back?
I don't know what's going on. It just keeps booting me out. It says that my microphone is not connected, and then it boots me out of the stream.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Really weird, because
I even tried Microsoft Edge.
Did you hear what I just said?
Really weird. What?
Exactly. You don't let me talk sometimes. Next Level's infected. I said it's really weird for that beard.
Can't even see me shaking my head.
Oh, I could see it. Peekaboo, he is back.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to call this. I think I'm gonna have to call this the end of the show soon because of technical difficulties.
This is what happens when you don't take yourself to the next level. Pun intended.
Head shake. Shake my head.
Shake. Use your phone. Yeah, use your phone, dude. Man, keep up with the bloopers. Keep the bloopers.
All right, let me get my phone set up then. 1 second.
Get pizza in that PC. Yeah, so I know we started talking about what does it mean about being tech savvy in the beginning, and then we started talking about movies and stuff, and a blooper reel for real. But yeah, so, and plus we're already an hour into the show, as we know we try to keep it about an hour or less. So yeah. But
I'm here.
He's here.
I'm getting my phone.
Yeah, thank you for the conversation, everyone. Thank you for involving. I truly like when everybody gets involved with this. Me and Next Level always talk about this. We really like when we get you guys involved in a topic and then we go ham on it. So thank you. It's awesome. It's cool. It's cool to see everybody all in. So thanks as always. Yeah, I know Next Level you wanted to end the show.
Well, I kind of promised them a giveaway today.
You could do the premiumize in the groups just to make it easier until you fix your nonsense. Bueller. Well, you got to close the other one, or then we're going to get some echo. There you go. Sometimes we got to help Next Level out. Is your computer upright? Or your cell phone, is it upright?
Yeah.
Turn it sideways. We got to help each other out, guys. This is what happens. There we go.
What's up? Okay. I was thinking about doing a giveaway.
Elias says, "Are your prizes like your computer?"
They are. They're missing cables. Like I said in my last live show on Friday, they're missing cables. Maybe even remotes. No idea.
Rookie.
I talked about it last Friday on my live stream where I have some boxes that I'm not doing anything with. For example, I have one of these, 10X TX5 Max. I don't know if I have the box or the power cables. I'm not sure what I have with it, but I am willing to give away these devices if people want them. Jason Boyega won it last Friday, so he got another 10X. This is my last 10X TX5 Max. And then next week, I'll probably be doing like an H96. I also have And a box that says Android TV box. Rojas wants to win this one. It's true, you do, right? I know you do.
I'll take it from you.
I know you do. I wish these boxes told me if these were the 32 gig or 64 gig ones.
Christian, if you're around here, Christian, I'm gonna shoot me a message, Christian. You know who you are. You won the KM, whatever it was, KM39 something. The Me Cool. Shoot me a message. I got the number for you. I forgot. I know I got it. Same Latif, your stuff got sent today too.
Yeah, so I got old devices. I'm gonna give away this TX5 Max under the condition that whoever wins it understands that I don't know if I have a box. I don't know if I have a cable charger. I don't know if I have a remote, but I mean, they're USB, so you can plug in whatever. Most of the power cords you can use from an old box, they tend to work. But if you guys want me to give this away, I'll give it away.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. All I know is I'm getting hungry.
Okay, put one in the chat if you want me to give away this box.
Just give it away.
Christian's here.
Sweet. Hi, Christian.
1 to 30, Rojas is going to pick a number and he's going to put it in the side chat. If you want to win this device, you understand that you must come on to the live show. And you also understand that I don't know if I have any accessories or boxes with it.
So there's only one person that wants it. 2 people that want it. Rookie. How do I get to the side chat? That's if you win.
How do I get to the side chat?
All right. So, do you want me to say start when we're ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. What's the rules again? Everybody gets one number?
Yeah, one number. Members can do more than one if they want to win it.
How many?
Let's do 2, not 3, because we're only doing 1 to 30.
Okay, so the rule is everybody has one number. You can pick one number. If you are a member of Next Level's channel, of Next Level's Beard, you get
Beard Squad.
You get 2 numbers. Your Beard Squad. So you get 2 numbers. Don't post any numbers until I say go. I already see you. All right, I see you, children. Okay, so everybody gets one number. If you are a member, you get to put 2 numbers. All right, and ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Of course, Mike C puts my favorite number, but it's not it. I changed it up this time. I think I'm too predictable now.
Remember, if you win, you got to jump onto the live stream to accept the prize.
Next Level has to repeat himself 10 times, people. I'm sorry. Because he'll forget what he's doing.
But Sean, you put 2 numbers, but I don't see you as a member.
So Sean's disqualified. Good job, Sean.
DQ.
But it wasn't the numbers anyway, so we're good.
Ooh, that's a close one.
Can you repeat that again? Elias, you're a member of the squad of the Beard, so you get to choose 2 numbers since you are a member. You member. If you're not a member, you get 1 number.
You get nothing. Nothing.
And if you put more than 1 number, if you're not a member, or if you go past the things, then you are DQ'd. Plain and simple.
So we're putting numbers, only 1 number if you are a regular subscriber. If you are a member of the Beard Squad, the Beard Squad.
There we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner.
Boom. Winning number was 5.
Elias.
You can jump on, claim your prize,
Here you go, Elias.
and shoot me. Well, we'll talk when you jump on.
Here you go, Elias. Congrats, Elias.
You get Next Level's hand-me-downs.
You get Next Level's. You get a piece of his beard.
A beard lock. Let's paste the link to join.
I already did.
Okay, thank you.
God damn, you're slow, man. Come on, pay attention. See, this is what happens. I say I'm going to do something, and he has no idea what was said because he's looking in his damn beard for more pizza. And I hope, Elias, as you come in, make sure you do sign the waiver just in case he is hiding something in that beard. Just saying. Slacking. So there's the link, Elias. Show their pizza.
I was just joking when I put the numbers in.
So, I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. If you want to give it to a family member or a friend or whatever.
Whatever you want to do.
I'll give it to a family member, no problem.
There you go.
Yeah. I got to see what I have because I'm not sure if I have the remote or a box or even a power cable. But I will ship it out to you. You could do with it whatever you want. I will make sure that it's factory reset before I give it to you. So just do me a favor. You have me on Telegram. Just shoot me your address, and I'll get it mailed out to you probably this week.
Not a problem. Sounds good.
All right, man. Thank you for all your support, man. Really do appreciate it.
You guys are the best, man.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
See you, dude. Elias has the best image right there.
Okay, that was my giveaway. I'm sorry for my technical difficulties. I am building a new PC. I have all the parts.
We'll see how long this takes.
It's gonna be like I'm taking my time. I'm probably gonna build it.
A PC. If you are standing around drinking a beer, well, you don't drink, but if you're standing around eating a pizza, one every 5 minutes at a time, or whatever you're munching on, it will take you anywhere from 3 to 5 hours if you're taking your time.
3 to 5 hours? Who the hell takes that long to build a computer?
Okay, so what I'm saying is that computer better be up and running today. Today. Like, I'm calling him out because this is how long it's going to take him. And how long has
throw some RAM in there? Throw the CPU.
How long has it been sitting there?
Okay, but there's a reason why I'm taking my time with it. There's a
How
reason.
long has it been sitting there?
There's a reason I'm taking my time.
How long?
Oh, where's my camera? 2 terabyte M.2 for a boot drive.
How long?
There's the RGB RAM.
This is what I'm talking about, guys. We've been talking about this for a while now, and I'm curious how long it's been sitting there in that state.
Ryzen 9.
As his computer crashes left and right.
Whatever.
Hey, so if your computer keeps crashing, does that mean your Plex is going to keep crashing too?
As of right now, my Plex is
Plex.
My Plex is under construction.
I'm going back.
There's a couple things that I want to do to it.
Back to Cody, everybody.
Hey, stop that. I mean, Cody's cool.
Back to Roku's, everyone. I'm pulling out the Roku. See, he already froze on his phone again.
I didn't freeze. I got a notification from Troop.
This is embarrassing. How are you going to call yourself Next Level when you freeze, even on your cell phone?
I'm not freezing.
Hashtag embarrassed for you.
I'm not freezing.
Oh, man.
Buddha Tech?
Buddha Tech. He's calling you a Buddha. Or Buddha.
All right, guys.
Buddha?
We're about an hour and a half into this live stream. It's been an interesting one. We started with what is tech savvy. So if you guys really want to know, go back to the beginning of the live stream, about 5-10 minutes in. Then we went ham in like, what is a nerd? What is
a geek? What is a and then we went into,
You freezing,
well, I froze a couple times in between.
freezing, and Rojas going ham.
Yeah. And then we started talking about TV shows. And then we started talking about the MCU. We started talking about DC. We started talking about all kinds of crazy things. There was a giveaway. Giveaway was done. So that's going out to Elias, whose name is still up on the screen here. Thank you again for your support. We're going to start wrapping this show up because we're an hour and a half in. Feel Good Friday. So everyone can start getting their weekends going. I know Rojas is excited to not work this weekend. Or are you gonna be working on your magazine this weekend?
I am going to be doing some lighthearted video researching on some stuff with the magazine. But it's going to be like me sitting in the back with the projector on a screen, barbecuing, drinking a couple brewskis, and watching some videos on how to do certain things. And actually, do you mind if I take like a few minutes?
Go for it, man. Do your thing.
Okay. So, there's one thing that, oh, don't blow me up like that. Come on. He's blowing me up because he wants to eat a slice of pizza.
Yo, my plate is empty.
So that's why he wants to do it. Hashtag pizza. So, okay, guys. I was going to do this yesterday on my show, but I was like, I want to do it on Next Level show. Because I know we get a different crowd on my show and his show. And we always say, make sure you guys do come back and check us out. So this is what we're going to do. I am going to leak a little bit of the magazine, but I want to hear from you. This is what I want you guys to do. When the show is over, leave a comment in this video of what you would like to see. Also, if you would like instead, because you don't want to leave your comment, I know some people get a little bit shy, shoot me an email, rojasentertainment@gmail.com. I am in a I've been in creative thinking mode and working on an article. I wish my wall was made of that special paint that I could just write on it with an eraser and the marker stuff, but that's okay. I grabbed a grip ton of paper and I started to write down a lot of ideas. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you guys a couple things. I'm going to share with you guys a couple things that I wanted to kind of start the conversation. And if you guys have ideas of what you guys would like to see in the magazine, please share, shoot me an email or leave a message here and I'll put some thought into it. Do you ever ask your followers to contribute to the magazine? Well, the magazine's not up yet. It's going to be a paid magazine that I'm going to put up. Hopefully it's going to be on Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that. So it is going to be it's going to be in places. We're not going small time. What the hell is that, dude? No. See, this is why we can't have a serious conversation. Okay. So this is what I need your help with, guys. I have a couple ideas here that I'm going to be doing and I want to shoot some stuff. Some of the pages that I'm going to be doing is like top apps of the month, where we do Android, iOS, some top games of the month for different platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, games coming soon, kind of sneak peeks. We're going to have some stuff here for an article on like a what is type of an article. So for example, like what is ping? What is latency? What is jitters? What is buffering? Like explain what some of the stuff really is. And I'll have another article of troubleshooting, how to troubleshoot some of this stuff, which will be pretty cool. I am going to have a couple schedules up there, like upcoming pay-per-views and events and stuff like that. We're going to have an interview spotlight. We're going to have, I'm going to grab one of our Beyond the Stream episodes, whichever is really, really good. And then we get some good stuff. I'm going to throw that in there. But it'll be like snippets of stuff. Some cool things that you could do with your Amazon Alexa devices if you do have that. There's an article here called "What's the Big Fuss?" And what I want to do is, like how TiVo, the 4K TiVo came out and everybody was talking about it. I want to do an article of what is it, what does it do, what can you do with pros and cons, all the stuff that you have with it, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, and then the value of it. One article that I'm absolutely excited about is called the Worldwide Tech Files article. Worldwide Tech Files is going to be, I'm going to list a bunch of different companies, big tech companies, and anything from CES, any kind of leaks. I want to put stuff in there where anything that's coming soon, like future tech. Like right now, there's a lot of 8K talks. 8K TVs are starting to come out. So what is actually like the specs and all that stuff? If you have any ideas or anything that you would like to see within this magazine, shoot me an email. And yeah, and we're gonna, and I'll take, I take everybody's ideas into consideration. What is it that you guys want to see? Right now, I'm about 36 pages. And that includes the cover and the front and the back. I need 36, 37, 36, 37. I did another page. I'm about 11 pages short to complete the maximum amount that I want to go with. So shoot the ideas out. I got several things that I have. I want to see what the people want, what you guys would be interested in reading or looking at. So let me know as troopers trolling the chat here. Cool. That's all I got.
Cool. I think we are bringing it to the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us, for kicking it with us on this Feel Good Friday. Awesome show today. Just, lighthearted, kick it back, hang with the people. You guys give your input. What city am I in? I am close to Toronto. I'm about half an hour away from Toronto. It's called the GTA, or the Toronto area. Actually, if you want to know what city I'm in, just check the description of my video. It has an address if you want to send me mail. I don't think everyone's ever actually sent me mail. No one's ever actually sent me mail. But there is a P.O. box in every single description of all of my videos. So if you want to send me something, as long as it's not going to blow up on me, then feel free. That being said, thank you, Rojas, for being awesome. Really good conversation for this Feel Good Friday. Thank you for carrying on the show, and my computer kept kicking me out. Thank you guys for putting up with my issues, both personal and technical. And I hope that you guys have fun with us. I really do. We have a blast. I know I have a blast. We start these streams laughing, we end these streams laughing, and it's just a good way to get right into the weekend. Weather's good outside. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. No matter what you guys do, just enjoy your time, your life, whatever. We all have our own stress. We all have our own issues that we deal with on a day-to-day basis, but try to enjoy your life as much as you can. All right? As I always say, be humble and stay patient.
Peace. Take care. Take care. See you soon.
Peace.
Email me. Write me a letter.